know, financially taking good care of her. From what she told me, little used to be thickums, now slimmy, was slanging a dick, okay?
Cardiana. I was home with my kid, Mamiana. Real bitch, I don't be with all that drama. Nah. Money, my business, I'm a bother. Yeah. I ain't dragging, I'm lit like a tick. For clapping back, bitch, I'm clapping on the dick.
Okay guys, welcome back to my motherfucking channel. It's Ride Day, niggas. It's Ride Day. Now, I know that this video is going up on a Saturday, but Ride Day is still Friday. I'm filming this on a Friday, but I have a lot to do tonight, so this is gonna go up tomorrow, okay? As you guys know, we're currently in the middle of a series, and I think, what did I name it? Let's go see what I named it, because I'm posting this photo right now though. Ooh, you look good on camera, sis. Let me tell you, I always tag gates of lashes at my lashes because that's the lashes that I have on. I think these are Flirts. So all her information will be in the bottom bar down below. So you can go get you some lashes, sis, and have your little eye look on fleeky fleek like Riyah. The name of this series is The Cheating Chronicles Married Hoe Edition. We're smack dab in the middle of this story time series because I had a couple friends in my life who decided that it was okay for them to cheat on their husbands, and I'm deciding that it's okay for me to tell the story as long as I'm not using actual names and everything, and they had me heavily involved. I think we should make some story times for it. So before we get into that, if you guys have not already checked out the first part of the series, you have to pause this series. I'll put it in the cards and I'll put it down below. Pause this video and go start from the beginning, because if you start right here, then you're not gonna know what the fuck is going on. And you're also not gonna know that we have a, not we, but Aiden and Ethan have a giveaway right now. $350 Visa gift cards are being given away. All you have to do is subscribe to their channel, watch the video, and follow them on Instagram. Everything that you need to do will be down below, and like I said, that video will be linked. So let's get back into the story time. So when I left off before, you guys know, you know what, I should probably figure out the names that I'm using in this. I think that I called her Tasha, and I have to listen to the story time, you know, because I really need to figure out these names. All right, so I think I named her Tasha, and that's what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna try to remember. Tasha Lamar Roger. Okay, so where we left off last, I had met Lamar at the house party, and she had brought Lamar and Lamar creepy ass older uncle nigga man back to the house. And Tasha and Lamar got it on. Like I said, I took my little thick ass downstairs, left little creepy uncle on the couch, whatever, watch the story time. So now let's fast forward a little bit. Now Tasha has gotten married. Tasha is Mrs. Roger at this point. Tasha has told me that she has left Lamar alone because now she's Mrs. Roger, and Roger is doing really great by her. Roger has a really great job in New York. Roger has just now gotten the weight loss surgery that Tasha had gotten previously. Now, like I told you, they was little thickums together. What thickums? They was together, and you know, they was the same size. And then Tasha had got the surgery, and that's what I think prompted her to kind of go back to Lamar, because it was like, I'm slim now, where you at, Lamar? And his little bum ass. So now, you know, Roger had gotten the weight loss surgery. They're married, they're moved in above Travis, and life is good for them. She is getting, you know, red bottoms purchased for her. She's getting Louis Vuitton bags purchased for her. You know, she got a little Cartier here, a little Givenchy there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's taking really good care of her. Not only is he, you know, financially taking good care of her, from what she told me, little used to be thickums, now slimmy, was slanging a dick, okay? So I couldn't for the life of me figure out you know, what was up, like why you would even cheat on him in the beginning. But you know, y'all married now, you Mrs. Rogers, so I'm thinking like everything Gucci now. So she told me she left Lamar alone. She said she left him alone. she said, okay. So I go over her house one weekend and I am on my phone. She's on her phone. We laying in the bed. She was trying, I was laying in the bed. She was trying on clothes. Her phone rings. She picks up the phone. It's very sketchy. She like, Mariah, I'll be right back. She goes into the bathroom. She's never done that. She's always talked very freely in front of me. Never was like, you know, never was like on the hush hush with anything. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in the bathroom, sis. I'm on my little phone, whatever, doing whatever. And she comes back and she's like, you know what? It's so hard for me to like lie to you and not be honest with you, because at this point, outside of her being at work, we literally talked every day. We literally text all day. We were together every single weekend. Like, we was here. Like, every time I did a show, she was there supporting me, because she also had become really good friends with Raheem, that's his real name, Raheem, who I did and do hair shows for. I had connected them together because she needed a hairdresser, and she had become really good friends with him. And so anytime I did a show, she was there supporting me, and it was a really good relationship. So she was like, I just can't lie to you, you know, I can't lie to you. So she ends up telling me that she's still messing with Lamar. And she ends up telling me that she had made a purchase for Lamar that she was worried about Roger finding on their credit card statement. Now, whoa, bitch, okay? You're married now. You's married now, okay? Why you still fucking with this bum ass nigga who's asking you to purchase something and things? I've never had a man ask for money from me. I get Jose things all the time because that's what I want to do. He does really nice things for me. He paid the bills and this bitch, okay? So if I want to buy him something, I can. But if just a nigga, no, like, no guy has ever asked me for anything. So my titty just came out, y'all. So for him to ask her, and it was a huge purchase. Now, I'm not talking about $100 I'm talking about thousands. Like, why would you even do that? So she made a purchase that she was worried about Roger finding out about. So she wanted to go to Lamar's house to see when he would give her the money back, so Roger wouldn't notice that that amount of money was missing, and he was in finance. He was in finance, sis. Like, he was gonna figure it out one way or another. So we go over there. I am sitting in the car. She gets out the car. She goes in to talk to Lamar. So 5 minutes turn to 10 minutes, and 10 minutes turn to 20 minutes, and 20 minutes turn to 40 minutes, and 40 minutes turn to an hour. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up? So, unbeknownst to me, I go up and knock on the door. Like, cause I'm tired of sitting in the motherfucking red Charger, okay? I'm tired of sitting here. I'm wasting my whole little evening, okay? I could be out with somebody. So, I knock on the door and there's no answer. Where you at? Where the fuck you at? So finally, somebody answers, and it is Lamar. And my friend don't have on no shirt. And my friend got a towel wrapped around his waist. Friend, I don't want to see that. You fucking her, not me, because I obviously didn't put two and two together. Oh, Tasha coming downstairs. Give me 1 second, Mariah. Hey, little cuz, what up? I'm not your little cousin. Because at this point, I'm mad. Because, you know, Roger, y'all done spent a grip on this wedding. Like, y'all are invested into each other. Like, soon you'll be trying to have kids. Like, now I'm offended. Now I'm offended. The dress was beautiful, guys. It was beautiful. I'm offended now. I'm offended. Like, oh, and I got a story time about that because I didn't even get invited to the wedding, but it's a story time behind that. But I'm offended at this point. Like, I'm offended because why? Why? Why did you marry him then, sis? Like, you know how, like, your friends do some crazy shit and you don't judge them. Like, you try to be really, you know, you try to be a shoulder to lean on. So you're not really, like, pressing it, but in your brain, you're like, what the fuck is this bitch thinking? I'm not here like, what are you thinking? Because you did the before marriage thing. Like, y'all didn't get married yet. You rolled in a sack with your ex from high school who you were super in love with. I get it. Trust me. I get it. and you left it outside of the marriage, and then you get into the marriage and this man take a couple $1,000s from you to do God knows what. Mind you, that wasn't even his house. He was living with his mama, okay? Living with his mama. So you go in the house and ask for the money but decide to fuck him at the same time. Whatever. She comes out, she got the look of shame. We walk to the car. It is silent. Quiet, bitch. You could hear a fucking pin drop and a mouse security pick that shit up, okay? She drives me home. She said, I'll see you later, Riyah. I said, I'll see you later, Tosh. I go in the house. That's the end of the night. I don't bring it up anymore. That's not who I am. I'm not gonna beat you in the back. You a grown ass woman. I leave it alone. Next week, I come by and I see this woman. I got on the bus to her house. She said she was sick. She couldn't come get me, but she wanted me to come over. I called 39 up the hill, okay? I called 39 up the hill. I got off by the hospital and I walked out of the motherfucking street, okay? I go upstairs. This woman is in bed. Sheets over her. Hey, Riyah, I just wanted to be with somebody. You know, Roger is in New York for business and da 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 da. I'm like, oh, why I'm here? Sis, sit up. She got a shiner. Who don't know what a shiner is? Raise your hand. Because Riyah gonna tell you. The bitch got a black motherfucking eye. It's a shiner. A shiner. She has a black eye. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? She said some more. She had bruises. She was very, very fair skinned and very much lighter than me. Bruises up and down her arm. And I'm just taken aback. I'm like, damn, did Roger beat your ass? Did you find out about the transaction that you was trying to hide? No, it wasn't Roger. Who was it? Who was it? Answer the question for yourself. It was Lamar, little dusty dick ass. She found... How she mad, I don't know. Okay. I'll tell you what happened. She was with Lamar and they were in her car, they were chilling. It was the night before, and so she had access to his phone. Bitch, why you care? That's your side nigga. Why the fuck you looking at his phone anyway? Okay? You got a whole husband at home. I'm sorry, New York, working, getting that chicken to afford your lifestyle. Okay? She asked to look at his phone and he refused. She got aggressive and she was taking his phone, trying to get his phone, because supposedly he had been texting his ex-girlfriend. Somebody that when they were in high school, he cheated on Tasha with and fucked this girl. And got with this girl while him and Tasha were on a break. He was still texting her, and that was a problem for Tasha, even though she had a whole husband at home. She was trying to get his phone, scratched him up supposedly. Ah, give me your phone, ah, all that shit. And fighting him. And from what she told me, which I'm never gonna know because I don't, this is just her version of it. What she told me was he pinned her down in the car. And that's how she got the bruises on her arm. And she went to punch him in the face, and as a reaction, he punched her back. He's a grown man living with his mama, putting his hands on you. I just don't get it. Like, I just didn't get that. And so I had been into makeup since then, and she was just getting into makeup, and so she really had called me over there to kind of cover up her bruises. Now at this point in our relationship, since she had been dealing back with Amar, it was like, and you'll hear later on in the story, it was like she called me every time there was an issue with him, and then I would be there for her whenever it was an issue whenever there was an issue with him, and that became our relationship. And that's what I hated about both of the situations, is because the relationship was no longer about me and you. The relationship was about me covering for you with a person you wasn't supposed to be with. And this happened in both scenarios, and that fucks up a friendship. So I'm showing her how to cover up with concealer and everything like that. And mind you, my makeup skills was trash when I was 18, 19. I was looking like a motherfucking nut. Like, for real, I wasn't looking good. So I could do the best that I only could do the best that I could. The shirt, the arm you could obviously cover, but like, you have a whole black eye. So I'm like, we gotta go get some meat from the store, because y'all know from the story time I had a black eye. We gotta go get a steak, sis. We gotta put some ice on it. We gotta do something. So we end up going to do all that. I stayed the night with her, and the whole night she's crying. I'm never messing with him again. He's just using me. I don't know why I was fucking with him. Roger is such a good man. I just feel so stupid, and I'm learning from this. I promise you, like, this is just crazy. It's just crazy. Now at this point I'm like, okay, she gets it. I mean, it took her a loss of a couple $1,000s, a black eye and a bruised arm, but she gets it. I mean, the dick ain't that good. I mean, it cannot be that good. Like, and maybe it's the connection that they have, but I don't want a connection with somebody who could black my eye. Like, I don't want that connection. You can keep it, sis. That's not what I'm here for, okay? So that happens, and I think that she's come to a revelation. The next day we had breakfast, she dropped me off home, and I hadn't spoken to her for 2.5 weeks. It was going on 3 weeks, and that was weird because I would text her, and as opposed to us having a long conversation throughout the day, it would be like hours in between replies. So I'm like, oh, like, I'm good. Like, I'm not going to press you like that because you ain't my girlfriend. Mind you, I got other friends. At this time, I'm partying with Mecca, Jelani, Birdie. Like, I'm not pressed, but you know, I'm here for you. And I think I sent her a text message. Listen, you might be preoccupied right now, but I'm here for you whenever you need me. The 2.5 weeks go by. She calls me in a frenzy, crying, bawling, boo-hooing, boo-hooing, boo-hooing. And I'm like, what's going on? And obviously, y'all, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that Roger found out about something. Like, that has to be the only reason you're crying like this. Like, your husband had to have found something out about what you've done. But no, that is not why she is crying. And I just, for the life of me, still can't catch this shit at all. Lamar has somebody pregnant. I don't care. Like, why? Why? Now, during this time, I'm talking back and forth with Travis. He's the only person that I'm able to confide in and tell, because I know he's not going to say anything to Roger. I know he's not going to say anything to her brothers. I know he's not going to say anything at all. Like, he could keep a secret. Now, and this whole time, I'm confiding in things to Travis, and he's like, yo, she bugging. Like, 2-word sayings wasn't in there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, she's bugging. Like, what are you doing? Like, at this point, like, you look stupid. Like, she's too smart for this. This woman is brilliant. She's super, super smart. Like, she's, like I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but she's one of the reasons I wanted to become a teacher. Like, she's super smart, super gorgeous. She has, like, her finances in order. She has a great man who's taking care of her. Like, we couldn't understand. We couldn't wrap our minds around it. So when she was telling me that she was crying because Lamar had got somebody pregnant, I'm like, why is that? I said, damn, that's fucked up, but why is that, like, a problem for you? She was like, well, I was thinking about, we had a talk about me leaving Roger and us being together. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is like, I said, I didn't know that. She was like, yeah, like, for the last 2.5 weeks since Roger has been away on business, we've been, you know, we've been really hanging out heavy, and in my brain, I'm like, okay, that's why she ain't call me, but you know, it's okay to be up under your nigga, but that's not your nigga. But it's okay, you know, you can be up under your nigga. I don't care. I get it. I do it too. Look, I be locked up in here with Jose for days, but guess what? That's my nigga. She's like, yeah, we've been talking about it, and for this to come out, it's crazy. He just keep hurting me, and da-da-da-da, and da-da-da-da. And so it's just like, it's a cycle of going over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like she can't get a grip. And I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why have a whole husband if you're gonna be fucking with him? Like, I couldn't catch it. So when she was saying that she was planning on leaving Roger for Lamar, now I don't think it was the smartest decision. Lamar ain't had no job, he ain't had no car, he ain't got no coins, he using your shit. Like, every time y'all go out, you footing the bill. Like, you're taking him food. Like, you're doing all that for him. So it didn't make sense. But in my brain, I'm like, listen, as long as you're not gonna cheat on Roger no more, let him give him a little Caucasian woman, because me and Travis always had that joke. He probably on his business trip fucking snow buddies. Let him move on with his life. Like, instead of staying with you, Roger was so in love with her, but I was like, shit, I'd rather you end it with him and move on with Lamar, even though he a fucking bum, instead of you know, you fucking trampling over this man, like, your husband, who y'all took a vow before God. Like, instead of you doing that, like, I'd rather you divorce him. So she's like, no, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not fucking with Lamar. Like, I just can't. Like, this is the last straw. And I'm like, okay. And it was the last straw for a while. And she didn't bring him up for a good minute. Like, her and Roger were doing really, really well. She was back to her regular old, you know, happy go lucky self. And I didn't hear about Lamar for a month or so. And then it gets worse. But that's gonna be in next week's story time. And that's gonna end Tasha's story. And I'll let you guys know how that all comes to a head and kind of breaks down, because it gets, this last part of the story time really gets crazy, because our friendship like ended over it. So that's gonna be it for the story time. Like I said, that's gonna be it for this story time. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you can get notified when the third part to this series comes out. Now, this is the third part and final part to Tasha's story. I have another 3 parts. Well, girl, I just have to figure out in my brain how many parts is in this story, because I can break it down to several hundred little mini stories, because this bitch had me running through the ringer for her and this nigga. But I'll figure it out. But this is definitely tomorrow. Next week is definitely the end to Tasha, and then the week after that we will start on my next friend. Okay, because this is a juicy one too. Okay. But yeah, so like I said, if you guys are not subscribed, hit that hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, thumbs up this video, and comment. Let's talk. Like, let me know. Like, y'all got friends who did this to y'all, put y'all in fucking awkward situations, lying to their husbands and shit. If y'all did, let me know down below, dude. And then like let me know what y'all think. Like, was I like bugging? Like, should I have been there way more for her? Like, should I just been like raw and blindly? Like, that's, I don't know, that's not how I am. But if you are subscribed to Aiden and Ethan's channel, it's A&E TV. Make sure you go subscribe to them. Into that contest, win you a quick little 50 bucks, you know. That's a nice little trip to Sephora, Ulta, GameStop, wherever y'all be shopping, honey. A few pieces of Forever 21, a jean and a shirt at Fashion Over. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I love you guys much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.